Bhajahure manam Sri Nanda Nandanaya Bhaya Charanara Bindare Bhajahure manam Sri Nanda Nandanaya Bhaya Charanara Bindare. I do not know English very difficult to explain this. Anyhow,
Hello.
14, there is 11th, is it? Arachannan Nasojattam Prakavala Subhasa. Batch of front. 9, 10, 11. The Lord said, "O Arjuna, you are mourning him, or you are in the mourning. Mourning for that which is unworthy of grief, and yet speaking words of wisdom. But the wise lament neither for the living nor for dead." Lament, that is so. So what is question now here?
The question is the meaning of this sloka that I should be indifferent if one relative of mine is dying?
Should he show no sadness, or
Actually, answer is with this. Krishna started, understand? Krishna started to tell. But Krishna started to tell, first Krishna chastisement. It is chastisement to Arjuna. But answer next sloka and after next sloka. There is, your answer is there. Understand? Yasachannan naso jattam purkabadan subhasase gatasuna gatasuncha nanushosanti pandita nattevaham jatunasam nattang neme janadhipa nachaivang na bhavishyam sarve vayam atapparam. This is answer. Dehinusmin jatha dehi Kumaro Jovanam Jara Tatha Dehantara Prapte Dhirus Tatra Namuchati. This is answer. Your answer is next few slokas. And Matrasparsastu Kaunteya Shidoshno Sukhudukkada Agama Painu Nittastanti Dikhasha Bharata Yanghina Bhatayante Te Purushang Purushashava Samadukha Sukham Dhiram Somritataya kalpate nasato vidyate bhavo na bhavo vidyate sata uvayos distantas tanayos tattadarshivi. All is answer. Yeah. Here is English, perfect way, but his Sarvama is English, maybe a little hard. I think so. It is when Arjuna wants to fight and he leaves his weapons and seated as a lament man. Then Krishna said, "What is this? It is not suitable for you. And why you are doing the shoka, means attacked by lament. Actually, you know, we are not taking birth and we are not taking death, getting death. We are not getting birth and we are not getting death. That means birth and death This is actually, it is like sunrise and sunset. Dehinosmin jatha dehe, komaro jauvanam jara tatha dehantaram prapte dhirastatra no munjati. All these slokas, this way, explanation given. Never was there a time when I, you, or all these kinds did not exist. As we are at present, so have we been in the past and shall continue to be in the future. As the embodied living being gradually passes in this body from childhood to youth to old age, so also that soul attains yet another body at death. The learned are not deluded by such a transformation. Wow, very hard English for me. Actually, Atma is not dying. This wants to say, Krishna wants to say, who is living in the body, he never dying and he never borning. His existence is eternal. And he has transcendental body. And that's called Atma. Atma, by his karma, activity, he is getting a form to stay there, and feelings, the sadness, happiness, etc., he is getting through that body. And when that body, living time passed, then he is leaving that body and taking another body. And this way we can understand the Atma not dying, never dying. Then if you will fight and you will kill someone, actually you will kill his body, actually not kill him. Then what difficulty for you to kill all? You cannot kill Atma, who is living in the body, you cannot kill him. And it is impossible. Then, in front of you, that the Abhiman, ego, that this body, I am this body. That ego you are killing actually. Ego is body you are killing, but the actual Atma you cannot kill, and Atma never die. Then you don't think and you don't afraid for that. And what is in front of you as your virtue, you do that duty. That Krishna told to Arjuna. But again Arjuna done many questions. And Krishna gave answer. Then finally Arjuna done more questions about religion of mankind, religion of Atma, religion of body, many questions Arjuna had done. And Krishna gave all answers. Lastly, when Krishna said, you cannot feel who I am, but I am the God, I am the Lord, and I am telling to you, do this and that will be good for you. Then Arjuna said, yes, I believe it, but I am very curious to see your form. Then Krishna shown his form as Vishnu, not all. And this is the matter here. Here is no heaviness, I am thinking. but I cannot explain in English. You know English? Like me. That is, you have little difficulty.
Also, I think he's trying to say, when Guru Maharaj was leaving, some outside person may be thinking, the devotees, oh, they're lamenting for his body. He has one friend who is dying. How should he show his feelings to that person who is dying? Should he still show feelings, or should he say, oh, I know this sloka, I know you are the soul, so it's okay, you'll be all right, and leave that person like that?
Yes, that is advice of Krishna. You never seen your friend, actually. You only have seen your friend's body. Your friend's living within that body. But when he leaves that body, you cannot embrace that body. Even you cannot embrace. And you will burn his body, or some samadhi, you will give some samadhi in coffin. Then, actually body cannot exist without Atma. And Atma leaves that body, and you have never seen that Atma. Then, for the body, lament, it is foolishness. That's told in Bhagavad Gita. And it is true, we cannot see, only we are looking the body. You are woman. Actually you are woman or you are man. You cannot say. Then he is man. He is man or he is a woman. You cannot say. Only there is Abhiman. Abhiman, what is English? Ego. Ego, yeah, I am man. That is, he have got shelter in a man form, man kind of form. He have got shelter at present. That's called body. That is, he is thinking, I am man. But when I shall die, and I shall take another body, when I shall think in my dying time, if I think a woman, then I must get woman body. It is also Bhagavad Gita, other places. Jang jang vapi sharan bhavan tajattante kalevaram tang tame vaiti kaunteya sadata bhavo bhavi. When someone dying and what he is thinking, like that he will get that body. And thinking coming through their karma. If I lose some money, I always thinking, oh, I lose some money. And when suddenly I shall die, then I shall search money, where is money? This way I will get somebody. Money searcher. Yes.
Trotzdem hat uns doch der Körper die Möglichkeit gegeben, mit dem anderen in Kontakt zu
Then,
treten.
actually, we are man or woman, we do not know. And your friend was man or woman, you do not know. He took a form by his karma, a man body. Took not, he got, actually. He got a form within man body. That is his thinking, I am a man. But after dying, he can get woman body by his karma. Then he will think, I am woman. Someone will think I am a dog if he will go in the dog body. He will think I am dog. Cow body, he will think I am cow. Tree body, he will think I am tree. But tree body there is thinking very,
Small. Little.
very little. Cannot think, there is no thinking actually. Very little thinking there. Who cannot move, his thinking also cannot move. Only getting that body. And when chance comes, someone kill or some way he will die, then he will get a better chance. But that is, we must leave everything after death. Then attachment with everything, it is foolishness. Krishna told it to Arjuna. And your friend dead, you have not seen your friend. Then for him, lament is not appropriate. Barang means you can pray for him, that he will get better chance. You can pray to Lord, that my friend, he was in this body, after leaving this body, anyhow he can stay. But I pray to my Lord, Lord give better chance to him. This way. That is called Shraddha. You heard Shraddha, this word?
Yeah.
That's called Shraddha. Shraddhaya jaddiyate tat shraddha. You are offering for his goodness to Lord, to Narayan, to Brahmin, to Vaishnava. And when they are happy, that good result going to him. Actually, he is not eating. Which way he will eat? He has no body. And what kind of body he have, with that body he cannot eat. Only he can see and can take their bhav, mood. Bhav means not mood here.
Taste. Some form of taste.
Feelings or
Feelings.
some feelings or
Feelings of. He will feel some. Yes, this is samosa. And if he tasted before the samosa, he can remember that taste that way. And he can feel in his mind, yes, I am taking. But actually he cannot take the material thing. That is, his body is not material body. And he cannot test that material things that way. But Sukha, by his Sukha Deha, what is English?
subtle, huh?
Huh?
I don't know,
Sukma?
subtle activities?
Subtle body,
Subtle body.
Yes.
he will feel it. And that feelings giving him satisfaction also. And this way we are offering to Lord, and that prasadam we are offering to him also. And his transcendental satisfaction comes. It is not transcendental actually. If it can come transcendental, but generally not it's happening. Generally happening, he is getting sargadi loka. Tetang bhukta sargalokam visalanthini punyamartalokam vishanti. You know that sloka? In there, here, in second chapter, that sloka also. And he is getting that position, higher stage, he is getting, higher position.
Heavenly.
Heaven. Then when someone get connection with you, it is completely cut off. But he can round in your body, to your body, off your body. He can see you, he cannot enter again his body. And he cannot respond to you directly. But indirectly he can respond. And when you are crying, he also crying. But it is depending upon his karma, completely upon his karma. He will stay there or not to stay, that is depending upon his karma. He may be senseless 1 year. Many things may happen. Who is doing suicide? Someone doing suicide. When he is doing suicide, then no help coming for him. From nowhere, help coming to him. And that time, he is living in that same stage, cannot move from that stage. An example you can say, someone wants to cross over the river by boat, and he took that boat. Forcefully he took that boat, but who will drive his boat? Nobody will help him. And he do not know how to drive. Then he will stand by there in the boat, and year after year, several years he will stand by there. And after that, after a few years, he will get a little chance. That is, it is in the scriptures, within 1 year maybe, nobody will do Shraddha. Who have done suicide, nobody will do his Shraddha. If anybody will do Shraddha, he will be offended to Lord. That is, that man broke the rules. That man broke the rules of nature. Then from nowhere any help will come to him. And if anybody wants to help him, he will be offended. If somebody will steal some things and you are not stolen, but he kept in your room, then you also will be responsible for that stealing matter. Like that. Scripture said nobody will help 1 year to him. But anybody who wants to go to help him, that will be offensive. And he will suffer for that. That is nobody helping him. But in Vaishnavism, here is very udar, very wide, very broad. And they are chanting Hare Krishna everywhere. And they are giving some help through that way, chanting Mahamantra. And Krishna not taking any offense for that.
Swami Maharaj used to sit in the sun, Maharaj, go for a walk, and then in the morning sun he would get some into his body, and then he liked heavy massage, especially of the head. He liked very much strong massage. Some boys tell that you couldn't do hard enough for him, like that, on the head, and sun on the body at the same time as the massage.
What I'm saying, Maharaj, you cannot do that. Which way they have done, I do not know. But when I have done too much. But now, my position is very unhappy position. I have seen. I tried to do some seva like Swami Maharaj. Swami Maharaj sleeping maybe 9 o'clock, taking rest, and wake up 1 o'clock, then finishing his personal things, he is writing through dictaphone or somewhere. He is writing up to morning 4 o'clock. Then he is doing some Harinam and going for a walk. He was very systematic, and I am not like that. I tried few times, but I cannot do that. And walking, I heard minimum 2 kilometers, 2 miles, he must walk. And fast. Walk. Very fast. Then he is coming back and taking breakfast and taking some rest. Then after 9 o'clock or 9:30, he is meeting with the general people. Then up to 11:30 or that business going, then he is going for bathing and taking oil massage. And after that, he is taking bath and prasadam and resting 2 hours. And again he is trying to write and also meeting with the people. This way he is spending. But Swami Maharaj have many assistants. They are doing everything. He is instructing and they are doing. But I have no many assistants. Only 2-3 assistants I have. Krishna, if you will give me, in future it will be possible.
Later.
Huh?
Before I have no much assistance. Later, and many years later coming.
No, his assistant come with him. 1 year he have not got help. But after 1 year past, he have got help from the devotee. And what make the devotee? He instructed some, and devotee gave forth. Like Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj instructed me. And I tried to give forth. Not only that, I am sometimes proposing this need, this necessary. And Guru Maharaj is always giving me support. That is what I am telling it is necessary. It was really necessity. And Guru Maharaj told, if you can do it, you can do it. And that way our mission grown. Always he gave me enthusiasm. And I can do also much. That time I was young, I can do much. I am tireless. That time I was. But now, when I am taking prasad moontime, I need to take rest. Otherwise I shall feel very, whole day, very uneasy. Yesterday I have not got rest. And yesterday I was very disturbed from my body.
You see on your face last night.
Yes.
Definition for pure devotee.
Yes, it is in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Yonyavilasita sunnam karma jnana dhanavritam anukullena krishnanushilanam bhakti uttam sadgopadi vinimuktam tatparatena nirmalam rishikena rishikesha sevanam bhakti uttam. Who have that type of intention, he is pure devotee. It is in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. You can see.
Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu.
Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Many higher it is translated. But my book, there you not will get very good way. The translation, that is, I do not know English. But Guru Maharaj's book, there must be translation.
There is, and I'm just trying to think where.
My book, you don't expect a very good translation. Aham Bhakta Parad. I do not know anyone but my devotees. All the saints are my sweetheart. And I am also their sweetheart. They do not know anyone but me. And I also don't care to know anyone but them. Very nice, eh? This is Ananda Bhakti, line of pure devotion. Bhagavan, he knows his desire, devotee, and devotee knows the Krishna, and nothing else. That is pure devotion. Anna Vilasita Sunnai, this is very big matter. Explain in English is very difficult. And I am searching. Sarvadharman Parittajya Mamekam Saranam Bhaja. This is starting point of Srimad Bhagavad Gita.
Is this in Bhakti Rasamrita?
Huh?
A quote from Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu? In Bhakti Rasamrita or not?
Smelling Bhagavad Gita. And why not that I am thinking? If not, why not that I am thinking? Hare Krishna. That intention. Like Jnana Yoga, Karma Yoga, Hatha Yoga, that there are no attachment and intention to get that qualification. My English is not perfect here, but it is, I am showing. Who have no other intention, even who do not want to take moksha, only exclusive service to Guru Vaishnava, he is pure devotee to Krishna. And who is servicing Krishna, anukullena, that means favorable way. Krishna likes little salt poor diet. Then you give salt poor diet to Krishna. May not be palatable for you, but Krishna likes it. Then you are giving. That is anukulya to Krishna Anusila. Krishna like this to do, then you are doing that. What Krishna likes, that is intention to do. And that is anukulena, Krishna Anusila. Pratikul and anukul. Hanumanji, a devotee of Ramchandra, anukul. But Ravan, a devotee of Ramchandra, but pratikul. Understand now? Wants to worship as an enemy of Ramchandra. It is one kind of worship. That is, he was Joy Vijay in the Vaikuntha Loka. He was the gatekeeper of Vaikuntha Loka. Then he was devotee, no doubt. But he cursed by the rishis and fulfill the wish of rishi. He come down in form of an enemy of Vishnu. And it's also one kind of worship. But it is pratikul. This is called pratikul. Enemy koi. Pratikul. Exactly for me to focus. Anyhow, that's called particular. That is unique. And also other way, particular. Anukul Krishna Anusila. It's only two. There is any book.
Yeah, but it's not there.
What book?
Oh, volcano.
Then go to volcano. Maybe here you will get. Sloka. There is any.
You think not there, Maharaj? I'm just surprised.
युगायितं निमेषेन चक्षुषा प्रावृषायितं सुन्नायितं जगति सर्वं गोविन्दविरहेण मे नामसङ्कीर्तनं विश्व सर्वपापप्रणाशनं प्रणामो दुःखशमनस्तं नमामि हरिप्रियम् प्रणामो दुःखशमनस्तं नमामि हरिप्रियं नामसङ्कीर्तनस्य सर्वपापप्रणाशनम् Vasudev has done very Dhanavad Rohit. Vasudeva has done what English. Very critical job. Critical service job. What English I do not know, but anyway it is expression. And devotee will think always Govinda has told, I do not know English, I do not know English, and why that? That is my expression. That I cannot give proper expression in English. What best they've done here? Nama Sankirtanam Jasya Sarva Papa Pranasana Pranamo Dukkha Samanam Tanganamam Haribhyo. But it is final sloka, last chapter of Bhagavad, Srimad Bhagavatam. And final sloka, few final sloka he is given. And this sloka of Sarva Papa Pranasana, what is this? It is, he bonded to do that, like. For that he composed this sloka. Papa Purnasanam, what is this? It is not really a result of Harinam Sankirtan. But they are bound to write it. Otherwise he cannot attract the general conditioned souls. Conditioned souls very eager to leave their sinful work. What's result? To leave their sinful work's result. They know we are doing sinful work. And we do not want to get that result. And for that, for them, like this sloka. Otherwise, it is not possible to compose Srimad Bhagavatam. This is fine point. Nama bhasate mukti hoye jaye. In Namabhas, they are there, everybody getting liberation within Namabhas. What necessary to Nam? And Namabhas can give liberation. Then why Vasudeva wrote the Sarva Papa Pranasana? Pap going, Punya going, everything going and getting liberation. And liberation means free from illusion. That is liberation position, getting the Jiva soul. And it is coming through Namabhas. An example given by Haridas Thakur, when sun rising, before that the darkness going out. You cannot see the sun in the sky, but before sun rising, some light coming from the sun, that is enough for removing the darkness. And Harinam like that. Now why Vasudeva here wrote Sarva Papa Pranasana? It is not result of Harinam Sankirtan. It is result of shadow of Harinam Sankirtan. All kinds of sinful sins, reactions will remove automatically before rising Harinam in the heart. Then who will give conclusion of all these slokas, only Mahaprabhu can give that. One sloka Mahaprabhu shown, Atma Ramascha Munayo Nirvanta Pukrame. One sloka Mahaprabhu shown, which way we can demonstration.
Demonstrate, yeah. Show.
We can demonstrate it. Demonstrate.
Demonstrate.
We can demonstrate which way one sloka of Srimad Bhagavad, he shown one sloka. And he told every sloka is like that. Then Anukullena Krishnanushilanam means it is coming what is favorite for you, that not may be favorite for him. What is favorite for Krishna, that not may be favorite for Radharani. But they are both in same mood. And what is service favorable to Krishna, that will meet. And that guideline will come through Radharani. She knows what is very favorable.
Sloka, then Vyasadeva was trying to attract some people that
Not only trying to attract, Vyasadeva gave his endless mercy, but shown here is the end of his mercy. Who not will be attracted, he also will be attracted to read Srimad Bhagavad. This is intention of Vedas. Otherwise this kind of sloka, last sloka must be grand. But he gave last sloka very grand. Srimad Bhagavatam. Like that. And Srimad Bhagavatam Puranam Amalam Jad Vaishnavanam Priyam, it is exclusive. Wealth. Take out. Give out.
Expressed.
Express. Exclusive. What told?
Wealth.
exclusive wealth you just said.
Wealth. Exclusive wealth is shown to everybody in a decorated by jewel in a golden plate. Decorated by jewelry in a golden plate. He shown that the food of Jiva soul.
In a grand way.
Food of good prepared food for the Jiva soul, nicely prepared for the Jiva soul and for the Krishna. Food of Krishna and the devotee. With a decorated by jewelry in a golden plate, he gave him that sloka. Srimad Bhagavatam, Puranam Amalam Jad Vaishnavanam Priyam, exclusive devotional mood who have, he likes very much Srimad Bhagavatam. He is the real devotee of Krishna, and this book for them. Jasmin Parvan Samekam Amalam Jnanam Param Giyate, all the exclusive devotional line. But lastly, that Jnana Viraga Bhakti Sahitam Nishkarma Mavishkritam Tatsrinnan Supathat Vicharana Puro Bhaktya Vimuchyannara. And always showing something profit, something profitable wealth to the conditioned souls. That is the nature of Vedanta. That is, he is the supreme distributor. Narad said, if I say, nobody will believe. If anybody will say again something, nobody will take it. That is, you get your position unique in this religious world. Religious and other things.
Scriptural
Scriptural
presentation of religion.
Scriptural presentation of religion. There your presentation is extreme and supreme. And anybody wants to give this, what I am giving to you, that knowledge, they not will take. They will say, oh, you know more than Vedanta. No. That is their idea. Then you correct yourself now. Then you will get peace in your heart. That is expression, fine expression. Oh, Narad Goswami is very nice. When some student chastised, good student, chastised by his master, and everybody will be happy to see that. And we are also happy. They are chastised by his guru. And that is Srimad Bhagavatam. But nobody can chastise Sukadeva Goswami. And that's also come out from that. Prema Gandha Sundara Pinegadu. What Mahaprabhu given, it is not given before any rishis and munis. Only we have seen it in form of seed in the heart of Madhavendra Puri. And we can say it is started from there. And before in the line of our Guru Parampara, it was hidden, not come out, that seed. And Mahaprabhu, he gave that. Anarpita charing chirat karunaya avatirna kalo. Anarpita charing chirat. Guru Maharaj gave explanation. I not read it. Only always I am telling Guru Maharaj. And that is I heard from Guru Maharaj. Actually I not read books. Only hear it from Guru Maharaj. That is I am telling Guru Maharaj. Maybe it is in the book. Then I am wrong. That is my explanation, this way. I cannot quote which book or where it is. But Guru Maharaj has given one explanation. Anarpita charing chirat karunaya avatirna kalo. Here he told in Jiva Chaitanya, not distributed in the Jiva Chaitanya. This word, what is English? Jiva Chaitanya. Consciousness of the conditioned souls. Consciousful conditioned souls.
Actually, the conscious conditioned souls.
Conscious conditioned souls.
Yeah.
It is not distributed before. This is Guru Maharaja's explanation of that Anarpita Chorichida, this word. But Karunayavatirna Kalu, very mercifully, he appeared, Krishna himself appeared to the form of his devotee, supreme devotee, Radharani. And he distributed this. Then you not will see generally in the scripture only some special devotee, exclusive devotee to Krishna, especially someone can show it. In the scripture, it is in the scripture maybe, but you cannot see in the scriptures.
Hidden in the scripture.
Yes, you see, the Sarva Papa Punnasanam. Why Sarva Papa Punnasanam? Like child expression. Where Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead and he is the holding all the beautiful qualities infinitely. They are Nam Abhas,
Indifferent chanting.
Namabhas. Namabhas? What is it?
Shadow of the name.
Huh?
Shadow of the name.
Shadow.
Shadow of the name can remove all kinds of darkness. Then for that, it is not palatable, this sloka. But we are very happily telling this sloka this way. And always it is pinching me. Today I am telling, never told in my life. Before. Only today I am telling it. It is always pinching me. Why? Why? But I am not telling. And also not so interested about that. But today I have seen that sloka here. Again it's come, that pinching. And that explanation we shall give. Why Vasudev done it. And it is hearing very nice. Everybody will feel relieved to hear that sloka. That is, we are living in this mundane plane and always doing some sinful work. And we are fearful, inside always fear for sin. And Vasudev knows that vital point. Where is the pain? And he is pushing there ultraviolet ray for removing. Ultrasonic ray for removing that pain. Sarva Papa Punnasanam, Kodamo Dukkha Samanam, Tang Namami Hari Priyam. I want to see again Bhagavad, that last chapter. But it is not with me actually. So, yes. Everywhere necessary to keep some books.
If it's giving liberation, the shadow of the name, the sloka is saying, is giving freedom from sin.
Making free
Making free
from sin.
Is that, and saying liberation, is that not merging into.
No. Liberation,
We need
Vaishnava
different
commentary as liberation. Muktirita annotharupam sarupena bhavasthiti. That is the.
This word liberation is used for too many.
Huh?
This word liberation is used for too many different meanings. Sometimes liberation is thinking, merging into the effulgence.
Yes, that is liberation of Jnani Sampradaya.
Yes.
Mayavadi Sampradaya, their expression, liberation merge into the Brahma. But it is not a real liberation meanings. And we think it is. It is their deficiency of knowledge. And Srimad Bhagavad said, Muktirita Unnatharupam Sarupena Bhavasthiti. Unnatharupam means this illusionary formation with ego. That is Unnatharupam. This body is my body, this house is my house, this mott is my mott, this country is my country, this is my disease, like that. Egoist formation of illusion. And particular person, it is manifested, everybody, separate way, particular way. And that is not real mukti. Mukti means sarupena bhavasthiti. Sarup means Krishna darshan. We are all the servitor of Krishna. That is our sarup. Everywhere we can see it. Raso Vaisha in Vedanta. Rasani Sevayam Labdhanam Bhavati. Sinnantu Vishe Amritasya Putra. We are the part of the nectarian ocean. Here it is clear. And we have some existence. We have existence. Nobody can demolish, smash. Nothing can smash our existence. Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita, Natte vaham jatu nasham nattam neme janadhipa na chaibam na bhavishyam sarve vayam atappara acheddoyam aklittoyam adajyoyam ashushoyam nittah sarvagata sthanu achaloyam sanatana. That is the existence of the Jiva soul. He never destroyed by any cause. That's the potency of Jiva soul. Character of Jiva soul. That is the character of Jiva soul. And which it will merge to Brahma. And if there, he can merge in Brahma, but there also he will live within his full consciousness. And that is the mukti, real mukti. Kaviraj Goswami's expression very nice. Viroja Brahmalok Bhedi Parabhumpa. This is the expression of Kaviraj Goswami. Very nice expression. Who is knowledge of Chaitanya Charitamrita, who is established.
Established in the knowledge or established in the conception.
established in the conception of Chaitanya Chaitanya. He can see everything. That is, Kaviraj Goswami very easiest way express everything. In Brahma Samhita you see about Brahma, there are one sloka, Jasya Prabha Prabhavato Jagadanda Koti Koti Shashiv Shabasudhad Vibhuti Bhinnam. You read it? Brahma Samhita? Tad Brahma Nishkalam Anantam Ashesha Bhutam Govindamadi Purushangatamaham Bhajami. But this big sloka, Kaviraj Goswami gave an explanation. Brahma Anga Kantitar Nilpishesh Prakashe Surya Jana Charmachakkir Jyotirmaya. Expression. 2 lines, very short way. Expression is very clear. And when he told about Bhaktilata beach, which are growing, which are passing, crossing that transcendental world's way, he shown that. বিরজা ব্রহ্মলোক ভেতি পরব্রহ্ম পায় তবে যায় তদুপরি গোলক বৃন্দাবন কৃষ্ণচরণ কল্প বৃক্ষে করে আরোহণ উপজিয়া বাড়ে লতা ব্রহ্মাণ্ড বেদি যায়. First, crossing over this Brahman, then Viroja, then Brahmalok, then Parabhom. This is conception of Guru Maharaj. Virojar pare shuddha parabhama tha tadupari Sri Gokul Vrindaranya naam. Vrindavana Chindamani Chidananda Ratnakhali Chinmay Aput Padarsam Tahi Majhe Chamatkar Krishna Vanaspati Sar Neelamani Tamalaya.
Guru Maharaj composed it.
This composition of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, but conception of Guru Maharaj we have got. Actually, Guru Maharaj gave much attention about writing of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Saraswati Thakur, very extreme, extremely stronger and not looking sometimes his side, but he is looking his character showing that. We know that. Anyhow, but Bhaktivinoda Thakur is very sober. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur shown very beautiful way. Through his song, I feel it and I think it. It is not maybe for sufficient for our preaching. Who will preach, he must read Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Prapada Jivanamrita, the Golden Volcano, many books, and Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Upadeshamrita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Vedanta Darshan. Who will preach? For him, it is necessary. But who will practice Krishna consciousness and eager to practice Krishna consciousness and affectionate with Krishna consciousness line, he have not necessary to read anything. Only Bhaktivinoda Thakur's songs of Bhaktivinoda Thakur is sufficient for him. All knowledge you will get there, but may not be references you will get there. But knowledge and very clear knowledge you will get in the song of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Conception, clear conception, and what?
Clear conception. Sometimes knowledge, we're associating knowledge with jnana, like that. But conception is the idea.
Ah. In the Bhaktivinoda Thakur's song, I think it is sufficient for everyone. And if I get chance, I shall read the songs of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. You don't know how much happiness I have got when Saranagati come out from the Western world in a beautiful form. Many books of Guru Maharaj, even Brahma Samhita, we have seen, and we are very happy to see. But when Saranagati comes, I was too much happy to see the form of Saranagati.
Nice.
And here you can say the love in childhood. Childhood. Love in childhood position when love coming. That is very strong love, no?
Yes?
What is expression in English?
Love displayed in child.
Ballo prem. Ballo prem. Mane,
The love of a child. The love a child feels within him.
It is expression given by Bankim Chandra, Mane, Samrat of literature in Bengal. Ballo prem baro sangati. Mane, in childhood, if you have love in your heart to others, someone, man to woman, woman to man, that unbreakable love, and that is very sweet love, that expression. And it is maybe my feelings. I have got Saranagati in my childhood, when I was very young. And first joy in Krishna consciousness, that time Guru has given that Saranagati to me. And this is actually my second publication. First publication was there, no, not second, second maybe happened. It is third publication. But first publication, yes, second publication. First publication, I published Saranagati. That time also I have not got that type of happiness, this type of happiness. But now when Sagar Maharaj gave me 10,000 Saranagati, very nice. And my birthday, Mahananda Prabhu distributed, free distribution. Saranagati. Very nice. It is necessary. I have seen Prabhu, not necessary to know many things. But only if you know swimming, then you can cross over the river. From where this river coming and river going where? What is inside of the river? And which way river flowing, and how much speed of this flow through barometer, no?
Temperature of water.
Huh?
Temperature of water.
Temperature of water, nothing necessary to know many things. Only wants to know which way you can swim and you can cross over easily. One thing is sufficient for crossing over the river.
Service, not knowledge, brother.
Huh?
That is service and not knowledge.
Yeah. That is practicing life. Anukulasya sankalpa pradikulya vivarjanam rakhishyati vishyaso goptitte varanam tha atmanikhepa kakpunye sarvida saranam. Who is surrendered soul, he must be with these 6 qualifications. And he can sway.
This time, yes.
This time, there is ice falling.
Yes. Very. Many years.
Maharaj, there's one part of the Chaitanya Charitamrita where Haridas Thakur is being glorified, I think by Sanatana Goswami. One part of Chaitanya Charitamrita, Haridas Thakur is being glorified. I think by Sanatana Goswami, he's glorifying Haridas. And he said one slogan there that either there's generally 2 types of devotees. One who is doing bhajan and their character is good. And the other one who is preaching but their character is not good. Can you say something about that?
আচার প্রচার নামের করো 2 কার্য। আপনি আচরে কেহ না করে প্রচার, প্রচার করেন কেহ না করেন আচার। আচার প্রচার নামের করো 2 কার্য, তুমি সর্বগুরু তুমি জগতের আর্য। You are the supreme master in this mundane world. That is, you are doing both about Harinam Sankirtan. You are chanting Harinam, 3 lakhs every day you are taking Harinam, that is your achar. And you are preaching about Harinam, that is your prachar. That you are doing achar, that is you yourself taking Harinam 3 lakhs every day doing. And that is achar you are doing. Achar means practice. You are yourself practicing that taking Harinam, and you are preaching the glorification of the Harinam. And both you are doing. Somebody not doing 2. Somebody doing preaching, not he is chanting more. Somebody chanting, not preaching more. And you are doing both. This two. Then you are the supreme preacher, supreme or highest preacher in this mundane world. আচার প্রচার নামের করহ 2 কার্য, তুমি সর্বগুরু তুমি জগতের আর্য।
After Swami Maharaj came to the West, so much preaching was going on. Some devotees are now doing more chanting and just smaller groups with devotees, and other devotees are going out preaching. But why those devotees, some devotees are saying they don't want to go out so much because they think they will lose what they have by associating too much outside.
Lose.
Yes. Because they are getting
Yes, it is also
that
true.
type of association.
It is also true that when you go for preaching, but you are not so strong within your conception, then you must be defeated by someone, and your
Faith.
devote devotion will be shaken. That is called asatsanga. It is possible to get that asatsanga. Asatsanga, what English?
Bad association.
Bad association. If you are not so strong within your principle, then bad association can take your mind to other way. And it's happening now. It's happening now. Bad association breaking our
I've seen